Look at this video. I'm double merched up at the moment because I'm having a bit of a haircut or lack of haircut moment. So anyway, thanks very much for tuning in. I'm doing a monthly live at the moment for the whole of YouTube, hopefully your subscribers, hopefully your members. And I thought I'd just give you a bit of a wrap up as to how January has gone, what's coming up, a little bit of news, things like that, tell you some things that have been going on. It's quite a lonely place, so I'm going to talk to myself, but if there is anyone watching, feel free to fire in some comments or questions. So what's been happening in January? Really busy, actually. So loads and loads of conversations with some phenomenal brands, actually, phenomenal brands. And I'm hoping that that is actually going to come to light soon, maybe in the next couple of weeks. I can't really say too much. I don't want to say too much in case it doesn't happen. But yeah, we should be able to get something out soon about that. But it has just been an incredible time. There's been lots of plans being laid out, and I'm hoping that that will then lead to some amazing content. So the hypothetical stuff that's all up in the air at the moment is a trip to Croatia, a trip to Germany to the EWA show, trip to Holland to do a little bit of hunting over there. We've got a trip from the guys in Norway, from Freya and Devik, to come over to the UK in February, and we'll be doing 3 days filming here, which is going to be pretty cool. And then I'm trying to build on some more trips, and believe it or not, I'd really like to tell the story of the African safaris, which I know is pretty controversial, pretty up there. But I'd really like to go over there and see what it's like from their perspective, and then show you guys again what it's all about. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. But I would like to sort of see it for myself and hear all about the conservation that's actually going on over there. But enough of trips. The Estates Collective is very much up and running now, and it's been filmed. A large amount has been filmed, good 80 odd percent now. And I'm hoping that it's a really good one. It's going to pick up from the last episode. So the theme of the last episode was Stu. He obviously got very passionate on his shoot day. And the next one is going to be the theme of the Beaters Day. So in a nutshell, it'd be the Beaters Day from start to finish. But after each drive or so, I'm going to cut into the different things that I want to show you. One of them is going to be a really quick, brief deer stalk up at my ground in Gloucester. We then did some rabbiting, so I've got some great thermal shots of that. I was with Matt, who did a Blaser R8 barrel change between his 6.5 and his, oh, I'm going to get this wrong. I think it was his 17. I'm not sure, actually. I'll have to just double check. But basically a barrel change on an R8. And then I'm going to, I haven't done it yet. This is the bit that's missing, but I'm going to be doing a rabbit satay dish. So the whole idea of everything that I'm doing is field to fork. If we shoot it, we eat it. It's as simple as that. And I'm trying to come up with some less done things, basically. So something not as traditional. So I think a rabbit satay would do really well. A little bit like a chicken satay. So breaded rabbit, deep fried. I know it's really bad, but it's tasty. And then covered in a satay sauce. So that's going to be the bulk of it. And then after that, I actually went on an HPR trial day, which I understand is super niche. I knew nothing about HPR trial days. I didn't even know what HPR was at the time. But I went and I saw what it was about, and I gotta say, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The skill levels that are out there are unbelievable. The dogs are fantastic. It's also really brutal, like the way that they just go out if if they mess up, basically. So I've got a little bit of the HPR trial day, and then me and Stu, to stay on the theme of pheasants, because obviously we're at the end of the season now, or past the end of the season, I should say. Basically, we're staying on pheasants, and we did this massive pheasant doner kebab. And on one hand, it was a massive epic fail, because we cooked it in a fire bowl, and it was just monstrous, this meat tower. And the top was less cooked than the bottom, shall we say. But it wasn't a fail because actually we ate every single bit of it, and it was a real nice dish that was excellent, basically. So I think what I'm going to end up saying is, look, take the concept of what we're doing, not necessarily the exact replica. But that was super tasty. And yeah, so that's all going to be crammed into one episode. There might be a little bit more to fit into there, but ultimately this estates collective is going to be stories about myself, obviously going places, but also my friends, what they're doing when I meet up with them, country stories, farming stories, shooting, fire cooking, and recipes at the end of the day. So if that sounds like your sort of show, maybe you're new to the channel, I don't know, then make sure you hit subscribe, have a little look at the memberships as well, because all of that is to come. And at the end of this talk, I'm going to be doing a members giveaway. So for the guys and ladies who are members of the channel, which is only 99p, but it all adds up. So from 99p, I will be doing a giveaway, and this month's giveaway is a venison box. So I asked Matt from Grove Game if he would do me a venison box. He kindly said yes, and I'm paying him to send that out to whoever gets it, basically. So in other news, we've got the Stalking show coming up in April, which I really can't wait to do. You're going to see a trip certainly up on the socials, up on Insta, for when I'm going up to see David and Deanne up in Scotland. So they're the organisers of the Stalking show. And we are going to film a load of promotional material, basically. So I'm kindly allowed to be the official media partner of the show. So I'm going up there. David will do a lot of talking. We're going to do some stalking. I think Jose Suto's going up as well. But then we'll be putting that out over the coming weeks in the build up to the Stalking show, which is April the 11th and 12th. Make sure you've got tickets. If I can blag some tickets for you, I will. Maybe we can do a little giveaway around that. Comment Stalking show tickets and I'll see what I can do. So that's coming up. And I'm actually doing some filming for the BDS as well now. Again, if you don't know, BDS, British Deer Society. So I'm going all over the country on the weekends and things, and I'm going to meet up with different people who are doing different things within the BDS. And the idea is to, well, show you exactly what the BDS are all about, what they're doing. They're an amazing organization. And yeah, the idea is just to spread the word. On that note, there's 2 pages on Instagram, and I think there's a little bit of confusion. There's going to be some stuff coming out about this. There's a British Deer Society main page, and then there's a British Deer Society. At the moment, it's called Training, but I have suggested that they change the name. The British Deer Society page is for those who love looking at pretty pictures of deer. The other page, the training page, or hub page it might be called, is the one for deer managers. And really that's the one that you need to follow, because that's where all the education and all the posts are actually going to be going out about management and things like that. I didn't know that. You may not know that, but if you're on Instagram, basically follow British Deer Society, and at the moment it's called Training, but it could also be called Hub in the future. So same page, same logo, everything, completely different content. You'll be really interested in the management content that's coming out. So that's that. Apologies if that's not the case as well, and I've completely made that up and they've changed their mind. There's a video that's coming out in April, which is all about sustainable sea farming, which is when I went up to Westeros last year and then went out on a creel fishing boat, and we pulled up a load of langoustines and we had a massive barbecue on the beach. So that is coming out 1st of April. It's all done. It's actually available for members at the moment. So again, if you want to watch that, one of the perks of being a member is early access to videos and behind the scenes content and things like that. Some of the members have already seen the behind the scenes content for some of the beaters day, and it's, well, I think it's really funny. You might not, but I do. But yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I can for members at the moment. And that's just one of the things that I can do: behind the scenes content, early access, and this giveaway that's coming at the end. Now, today, I want to, or this weekend, I want to share a bit of a story. So, one of my friends has suggested that I document this, which I think I should, and I'm going to do it properly, probably in another video. Maybe slip it into one of the Estates Collective episodes. But this weekend, I actually went up to the ground that I have permission on in Gloucester, and it was meant to be a video, a film, all about me going out completely on my own. A number of you have actually asked for that, and I'll always take suggestions, and it's something that was always on the cards, but again, it's just time and things like that. But we're at a situation where I need to be up there a little bit more, which is great. The ground needs managing because there's a good number of deer there. But I went up there this weekend and it was less than successful. The deer were really, really skittish. Don't know why. But I've been there a number of times. They just weren't themselves. Now the flood waters are right up, which may have had or may be a factor involved, but I just couldn't get onto them at all. Could not get onto them. They just kept running and running. They didn't stop. I tried, and I was up there from well, on that site, it was there from about 9 till 12, and in the end, I just gave up. So I'm going to try again another day. But I'm going to try and keep you updated with what is going on that ground, what species are there, what I see, what I hear, what the successes are, what the fails are, and things like that. There's definitely muntjac, there's definitely roe, and there's definitely fallow there. So be nice to see what actually comes out of that. Get the drone up, hopefully see the fawns that are coming up as well. But that's my kind of stories for this month. I don't think there's much else to tell other than there is a boatload of content coming, and I'm trying to keep up with it as much as I possibly can at the moment. So that's it. I don't want to go on too much longer. I want to do this giveaway for someone now. So again, just to confirm, this is a members only giveaway. If you want to be part of this giveaway, you will need to become a member. And ideally join the WhatsApp group as well, because that's where I'm putting all of the live updates and things like that. There's about 50 members, I think, at the moment, which is great. So you stand a good chance of winning. Each month, I'm going to try and vary it and spice it up a little bit. Last month was one of these hoodies, which went out. Hopefully that's got there okay. This month is going to be this venison box. And then as things build, I am more than happy to, share things with you guys. So whether I can blag something, I don't know. Maybe like a little hamper, food, items, thermals. You never know. Down the line, we might get there. But I'm quite happy to shell out and just say thank you. So on that note, what I've done is I have rigged up all of the members' names equally into this random selector, basically. There is one on there that's come up as channel has been deleted. So if that one comes up, I don't know who that is. It doesn't give me any names. That's the problem with YouTube. So whilst it's an amazing space, it doesn't give me any names, email addresses, anything like that, which is why I'm trying to encourage people to join the WhatsApp group, because then we can actually have some direct communication. You can ask questions, I can suggest stuff, and actually we can have that sort of one-on-one. We can also do that, by the way, before I do this, sorry, it's not intentional, but we can do that at the stalking show. So my stand is going to be in the main hall. So when you walk in, and you go in through those doors after reception, you'll look down a long corridor right in the middle of the room, and you will see my stand. Big archway, hunter-gatherer cooking, front and center. Couldn't be a better place. So come and say hello. Like, the stand is a social space because it's a social channel, social media channel, I should say. So please come and say hello to me. Ask me any questions. Probably have some beers and things on there. But anyway, so let's hit this random generator and see who comes up. Drum roll. It is Kirk Jones 2267. So Kirk, I don't know if that's your first name or what. Kirk Jones, well done. What I will do is I will put a post out, and hopefully that will prompt you. Hopefully you'll pick that up, and then we'll exchange some addresses, etc. And then I'll get that posted out to you. So well done. Obviously, if you don't come back to me, then we'll do this again and roll it out to another person. But Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for the continued support. I really, really hope that February is just as busy, but I will be able to get this content out a little bit more. And you will see that I've upgraded some of the software, shall we say. So I've now got access to a video library, so I can put extra videos in whilst I'm talking and things. And that has helped me do a BDS film, which is coming out soon. That's all about deer management, and it's aimed at um, normal people who don't understand deer management. We want to get as many people into this as possible. But before I waffle on anymore, I should just say thank you again and good night, and thank you for the support. Again, if you want to become a member, please have a little look, and maybe you will be winning next month. So I'll do this same again, end of February, and I'll give you the updates for the month. But thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.